My name is Rainer Schmidt. I'm a freelance architect and have been self-employed for just over 20 years. I run an architect's office in Weinstadt, approximately 15 kilometers east of Stuttgart. We're standing here today beside the building pit of one of our office's new projects. It's an L block of flats with 16 underground parking spaces that is being built in the center of Weinstadt. And this is naturally in very tight spatial conditions. This poses particular challenges both for planning as well as later on during construction. After the farm buildings that used to be here were demolished, the first scanning date took place, and the cleared out construction area was documented as it was. After pile driving for the shoring started 2 weeks ago, and the building pit has now been dug out, a second scanning date will determine the situation once again after the excavation. The data acquired from that scan will be compared to the data from the first scan. The individual scans will be amalgamated in FARO scene in the office. This will produce a three-dimensional model of the overall situation at the time of the respective scan. By combining the individual scans in the office, we can quite easily and economically reproduce and document the exact dimensions. Our advantage from the scan data is that afterwards we can compare the plan to the actual situation during the construction phase. The entire underground car park is right on the property boundary, within a few millimeters on all sides, so that exact dimensional accuracy, starting with the planning phase, is necessary here. Due to the tight spatial situation, this series of measurements enables us to react to any possible changes during the course of the construction measures. Expensive subsequent changes can thus be avoided in advance. We will perform the next scan after completion of the building drains. This enables us to obtain an exact three-dimensional measurement of the lines, which will no longer be accessible later after the concrete for the foundation slab has been poured. In this way, these lines will be precisely documented for any subsequent inspection work or alterations. Using the laser scanner makes it possible for us to simplify the measurements on site. At the same time, we obtain more exact data, which can be incorporated into other programs, making exact documentation of the complete course of the construction possible. Naturally, another advantage of the scanner that we find very satisfying is being able to determine the complete measurements of the construction pit right from the edge of the pit, starting with the dry situation. Otherwise, we would have to go into the massive building pit with a folding rule and Wellingtons, and we would still have a very high error rate when determining the individual dimensions. Of course, using the scanner has a nice side effect as well. It allows us to demonstrate our technical innovation and competence at the construction site to both all involved partners as well as the builders.